wanted me and Red to do a let's play of cute girls in a game series? I did! For you who did, welcome to a new let's play. If that theme don't tell you enough. Yes, this is a new series to me. Somewhat new. But boy is it fun! In the year 20X, the game industry faces its darkest time. To save the captive console patron units, the new CPU candidates make their stand. Don't worry, I promise you all. Even though we're starting in the second game of the series, it'll keep you caught up in the story. Idea Factory! Compile Heart. Gust Incorporated. Something Software. 5PB, the 5 Powered and Records. Concept. Miss America. Cryware. Here's a fun intro. Don't worry, next time through this intro, I'll be saying what you were likely thinking of while it was spelling out Neptunia. And look, an old school RPG! They just walk in circles. And let's make sure you hear right. We're having it on English voices because it makes things easier. for us. We're gonna leave it on by letter. Standard, standard, neutral, neutral. Circle, apply changes. Oh yeah, got some DLC. Allowance! What recession? Mobile treasury. Those three are free. This, I think, is free too. Same with this. 1000 Grodd! More free DLC. More. Actually, 1000 Grodd was paid for. Quite frankly, if I don't mention something, imagine it's free. That I paid for. That paid for. Same with that. Free likely. Free likely. Free. Donate free, donate free, donate free. Free likely. What was the paid? Free, 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 free. I think free may have paid. Don't worry, they don't all speak Japanese. I think I'll make part 1 the story and first dungeon. But don't worry, it'll be a long part 1 anyways. Hey Bert.
That's all. Not yet. Futile. No way! Not even my sister and the other CPUs can stand up to her!
Shops are boarded up, creators are overworked and starving, and death looms over all game industry. However, humanity perseveres on. In years past, the deserted lands of game industry were known as the realm of chaos. Since the advent of ACID, the R4 Syndicate of International Crime, morality has all but vanished. As much as 80% of all students are rumored to worship the being known as R4. Parents, knowing this a poor object to worship, went ahead and taught their children to do so. The government turned a blind eye instead of crushing this crisis in its infancy. Thus, game industry fell into complete and utter disarray. The citizens have come to accept all of the corruption as normal. They take no issue with acquiring items illegally. Those who were victims of this mentality became exhausted and were sent to wander the game industry graveyard forever. Compa and IF are now experiencing that very fate. Welcome to the game industry graveyard.
You don't think this is our first mission location, yeah? Or first dungeon, yeah? But we've got a lot more story to get through first. Before we can do a dungeon.
This is the game industry graveyard, huh? We're finally here.
Yeah, it seems that way.
You're scared already? Stop stuttering.
Well, look around us. So many creepy, crawly monsters.
This is the place where those who have passed on all end up.
I finally have to press a button.
All of this is secret prevents them from the game industry.
I'll probably be talking either when the characters are quiet or in between cutscenes.
Is that really true?
Yes, geez, it's true. Why don't you just wait here?
No way, Iffy. I can't sit still. I want to save Nep Nep, Gigi, and all the other CPUs.
Oh yeah, me too. Nep's been incommunicado for 3 years. Doesn't she realize how worried we are? Everything is as it should be. They will all be just fine, even with severe injuries, so long as they possess the Sharasite. It's a crystallization of people's faith. So, I guess you're right. Alright, Compa, let's find our friends and drag them back home if we have to.
Yes, ma'am.
We've walked for a long time.
We sure have. I wonder where they're all hiding.
Yikes, really? Don't startle me like that.
I heard someone's voice. I heard someone, Iffy.
Yeah, I got that. Do you know which direction it came from?
I think it was that way.
Over there? Okay, let's find out.
Oh, please wait for me. Don't leave me all alone, Iffy.
There they are! Yo, Nep!
Finally, I can talk about what time the game takes place from that initial cutscene that went into a cutscene that went into a cutscene and so on. Quite frankly, we currently are 3 years after the first cutscene. Don't worry, the story goes much slower than skipping ahead 3 years skipping ahead a year every single cutscene. Hey, Neptune.
Oh no! Gigi too. Even the other CPUs.
Hey, Nep dear. Hey, Vert, Noir, and Blanc, I think?
This is a horrible way to keep hostages. Who could be responsible for this? Nip, pull yourself together. Hey, you hear me, Nip? She sounds cold. Jeez, how are all these tentacle cord things? Force alone cannot rend this binding. Contact. Please use the shell center. Sure, let me just. I know I keep it near the bottom of my purse, next to my band-aid.
I cannot allow you to do that!
Who are you? Get out of here!
Welcome to your graveyard. I've been kept here for 3 years. I've grown bored, so you better be fun little toys to play with.
I don't really get his rambling, but he seems fired up. I'll handle him, Compa. You hurry and get the CPUs.
And the CPU's unsaved, but the CPU candidate, Nepgear, is.
Are you waking up? Compa? I think that I'm so glad. Okay then, let's free the other CPU.
Free, so miserably free. This isn't fun at all. Come on, do something entertaining.
I am? Yes, dear. Sorry, not the best noise for you to hear right after waking up, huh? Careful. His strength is beyond anything I could have imagined. I'll back you up too. We must hold him off until all the CPUs wake back up. I'll fight too.
I have heard the losings to this game having New Game Plus. I'll summarize what that person is saying. You can see your tutorials in the guide. You can see your tutorials by pressing triangle outside of battle going tutorials. But for now, let's do Colossal Severance. Celestial Severance. Which is the only attack we're permitted to do at the moment.
I'll put everything into this one stroke.
In New Game Plus, I think you can actually defeat CFW Judge if your level is high enough at that.
They aren't reviving at all. No way! What are we supposed to do? Are we going to lose? No! I refuse to give up!
Enough! wild!
No, I can't. I'm not strong enough. Wait, if we use all the Sheriffite power, we might pull through. Yeah!
That's right.
My eyes! My eyes!
It's working. Way to go, Peter. Gigi, please be all right. What's wrong? You pass out now.
Once my digital system reboots, I will tear you all to pieces!
Please retreat. We cannot handle this situation given our current conditions.
Copy that. Cobra, we're carrying gear out of here. Yes! Looks like we got away. Gigi is a lot heavier than she looked. She's the only one we managed to rescue. What's more, the sheriff got cracked when Gigi used it. I don't think we can even try to rescue the CPU now.
Do not be discouraged. Saving Neptune is worthy of praise. We have accomplished something great.
What should we do now, Squad?
Please return to Clancy. I am certain that you would like to speak on that own about. I also wish to learn what exactly transpired 3 years ago, though I know it will be painful to recall.
Divine Oratorio.
Good morning. Finally! Do you know how long we've been worrying about you? I'm so glad. You've been sleeping for days and we were concerned. I took your vital signs every 3 hours.
Has your illness receded?
History is the oracle of the planet Neptune.
Yes. I feel like I'm back to normal. So, that is, I'm really...
I apologize, Neptune. I am responsible for this debacle. It was I who sent you all out on a fool's errand.
Huh? No! I was going to apologize first. It's not your fault. I just wasn't strong enough.
I must ask you to recount what occurred in the graveyard 3 years ago. Can you do this for me?
Sure. Impossible! Game industry CPUs were bested by a single opponent? It's hard for me to believe, too. Those girls are tough, like cold sores. I don't think that's a compliment. What's going to happen to game industry? I mean, it's been 3 years since the CPUs lost the battle there, right?
The situation is dire, I am afraid. ASIC has taken control of the world. Everyone knows of them and their power.
R4's heretical followers are handing out illegal chips like candy. It's natural to see kids with several. People are getting these gifts for free, so they start to believe in ASIC, and that conversion weakens the CPU. It took us such a long time to gather enough base to make that tiny piece of Shericite.
Which I think maybe that's made in the first one. Can't be certain. Never watched nor played the first one.
With the CPUs all in captivity, it's only natural that people stop believing in them. We failed to save them, too.
My supposition is that ASIC's primary objective is to revive their guardian deity. Should the current situation persist, it is but a matter of time.
Can't we do anything about it?
Yes, one way yet remains. The Sisters of the CPUs, the CPU candidates, remain free. This includes you, Neptunia.
Me? You mean the other CPUs have sisters too?
Indeed. The only individuals with the ability to regain the shares
Apple,
of the game industry.
please don't be annoyed about the light. I'm recording.
Should we restore the world's shares to a fair level, the crime syndicate and its members will weaken.
Regain shares on my sister's behalf? Can I really do that? I want to save her. I want to restore order to the world. But that powerful monster, there's no way I stand a chance. Isn't that a bit idealistic? If they spawn faster than we can act, it'll be another fool's errand. Yes, even the goddesses that people already worship were defeated easily.
I do have another ray of hope. You can request aid from each nation's mascot character.
Nations have mascots?
Quite so. When the mascot is recognized worldwide, it creates order in a manner akin to what the true goddess desires. These mascots reside in each nation, providing prosperity and an abundance of sustenance to the nation's citizens. In the instance of unusual events, they support the CPUs to quell evil. They have at least that much power.
I didn't know mascots were such powerful heroes.
However, we have yet to acquire reliable information on their whereabouts. I am in the process of researching and tracking down the Planetoon mascot. I will notify you once I learn something. Meanwhile, can you begin by regaining some of Planetoon's shares? This should also prove to be a good rehabilitation exercise for Neptunia.
Well, yeah, she's been tied up by those cord things for 3 years. It's time to stretch her legs a bit. Hey, you listening to us here? Oh, yes, I'm always listening.
I trust you all to complete this task. I nearly forgot. Allow me to also entrust you with this.
What's this? A toy?
This is an N-gear, a very functional device your sister loved. I am sure it will come in handy on your travels.
Obtained an N-gear, healing pod, energy fragment, 1,000 credits. Yeah, you start the game with 1,000 coins. Triangle in main menu to open up the N-gear. The N-gear is your pause menu. Alright, what do we do now? Why don't we go to the guild and get some work? The guild, huh? Speaking of which, Netgear, you never done a quest before, right? The guild is where many requests from various people get compiled and sorted. If you're assigned and complete quests, you'll get rewarded. Well, first-hand experience trumps even 100 explanations. Let's go! Hello, we're here to accept a quest. Oh, it seems that there's only one quest posted. Let's see. Defeat Dogoos in virtual forms. Travelers have begun to avoid the forest because of sudden monster attacks. Sounds like a perfect start for us. virtual forest is close too. I don't think dogoos are that strong. Okay, will I really be fine? Of course, get your bum moving. Blah, 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 blah. I'll cover all she's talking about. Let's start with, well, Chirper. If says event. If you were the classified sector of the planet Neptune's guild, right? I mean, are you still doing that? Of course, although this sort of feels like I'm taking a long vacation. I'm sorry, it's because of me, right? No, don't even worry about it. Plus, even if I'm out of the office, it won't affect the organization much. There are plenty of other agents. That reminds me, I wanted to ask what your organization actually does. Espionage, generally. Acquire confidential intelligence from other nations, spread misinformation to stir up politics, or sometimes that all sounds pretty wicked. Don't get the wrong idea, we've only handled criminal syndicates lately. Especially these last 3 years. We've been sneaking into other nations and collecting information on them. Thanks to our missions, I've become more informed about the game industry's state of chaos than my peers. Oh, I'm sorry, it's my fault. I said not to worry about it. I've only been able to identify the situation, not do anything about it. From now on, though, that'll change. We will all save game industry. That's right, it's our turn. That's the spirit, let's do our best. Yes! Its affection has increased. Now let's deal with the compa event. Gigi, how are you feeling today? Better, thanks to your care, compa. It was my pleasure. I'm glad my treatment was effective. Oh, I see. You're only thanking compa. No, I'm grateful to you too. I mean, if you never came to save me, that makes me wonder, why exactly did you come to save me in the first place? What do you mean? You work at the guild under Histoire, so you and I You work at the guild under Histoire, so you and I understand. But Compa's got her life as a nurse to consider. That's an easy question to answer. I just wanted to save you, Gigi. And I appreciate it, really. But that's not what I'm asking. I mentioned I was going to save everyone to her in passing, and then she insisted on going with me. She forced her way in, despite her usual demeanor. She's a pretty stubborn woman. Although I've never seen her so desperate. Of course, everything I do is just for Gigi and Nip Nip. That makes me kinda jealous. Did you just say something? Nope, not even a grunt. We saved Gigi, but we couldn't get Nip Nip. I'm gonna stay in this party until we save everyone. Its effects and combos also increased. Now let's show off equipment. We don't have anything interesting. Of a note, I purposefully skipped showing everything on Netgear. Sunrise stripes and white D-clip for sunflower pin. You wouldn't have these two outfits without DLC, which quite frankly, without DLC, you're missing out on 20% water resistance and 50 HP and 1 AP and 5 vitality. Or so I'm sure that's what VIT stands for. But you do sack 5 mental for the sunflower pin. Quite frankly, no lie, this outfit I'll probably be wearing for a long time. And commands, set commands. Mighty blow, rapid hit. And full power, shot shower, rapid hit, mighty blow. Quite frankly, doing that sets your skills to maximum power. This is mostly DLC items. Ah, so that's what the dowsing rod did. Got it. Can I accept quests? Not yet. Can I buy weapons. I can buy these. Other note, I'd recommend getting movement memories. I won't, because I think I can do a quest shortly to work on getting them. Pay attention to the series before purchasing any item. Due to I'm rather far ahead of this game where we're at. Well, with the DLC, I can sell stuff for a good amount of money if I need. And ready to see all those dungeons I purchased, I got for free, spawn and want me to go there? Well, good luck getting me to actually go there at this point. When looking at the town, you can check the local shares, blah blah blah. Shares can be altered by completing quests. The more a nation has, the stronger their CPU will be. Maybe also CPU candidate. As characters grow, they will learn new moves. If enemy seems tough, try new set of commands. Triangles focus on hits. Square focuses on power. X focuses on depleting guard. Neptune. Virtual Forest DLC Acre with Oblivion Ruins, Hellfire Grotto, Way of Sabore, and Trinity Step. These are death sentence to enter at level 1. I'm gonna save the game now to show you they are a death sentence to enter at level 1. Because if I'm hit once, I can predict I die. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one will I choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hellfire Grotto. This is the first time I've stepped foot into here. Let's check what this has, shall we? Yeah! Late game items.
This is war. It can't be helped.
And they get the first move. one shot us. Late game, people. Late game. Or new game plus early game. Just don't do that. I only done it to show it off. Don't go to any of these if you plan to fight foes. What do you mean by plan to fight foes? Me and Red. Well,
Oh, what is this? Today's my lucky day. I got something good.
that is a way you can avoid fighting foes. But just don't let yourself walk into them. Or you're dead meat. Okay? Fighting foes in that state of area can actually kill you. It's just a matter of, do you trust your safety if you go into these? And your ability to flee. Can I accept quest? I'm quite frankly showing you what happens if you get a game over. You're thrown back to the title screen. Harsh punishment. I've already shown you 2/3 of those. While running through that late game place. Of a note, I haven't touched that late game place yet.
Something good.
Items disappear after you pick him up. Permanently. Loot areas don't. Believe? Summary of a battle.
Come, I'll be your opponent.
This is a summary, okay? HP, your health. AP, how much space you have for attacks. SP, your skills.
Get ready.
Let's see how many mighty blows you can
See ya in hell.
Only one.
I'll use my true power.
And the reason for move the memory, it extends this ring. You see, I'm trying to walk into that Dogu. You can't. This here blue ring is the limit of your motion. Let's put over there.
I'm waiting. I'm ready. Hey!
Compa can't use full power from the start. So I probably should fix that.
This is the end. I'll use my true power. There! Gotcha! I mustn't back down.
When I can. Alright, once we kill this thing, our quest is complete. Bow, bow, woo! It ran away! Yeah. You're cornered now, you little, bow, woos! Woos, woos! Bow, woo, woos! Oh dear, so many Dogus are showing up. What are you little guys doing? Bow, woos! Granogu, Grandogu, Bogu. They fused together. It's huge. It's gonna be a pain in our collective butts to beat it. What? I'm not gonna curse because the game has a curse word. And yes, I fully knew of that. Or wait a sec. Gear? Why don't you transform it? Just transform and Bane settle it. What do you mean, Bane? The insane strength you get from hard drive divinity, HDD, you know. It's part of your rehab, so do it. If are you sure you aren't messing with the GG's head for your own pleasure? I'll do it, I'll transform and fight. Burk! Huh? Hey, hold on, what's wrong? No, I can't do it, I'm scared. Iffy, it's too soon, don't force poor little GG. I didn't mean to be pussy, jeez. Well, that's it. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Ah! I haven't been through the partnering system much. And that's a grand Dogu. How do we fight it? We don't have skills. Well, attack didn't do much damage, so break it.
Get ready.
Attack.
Let me do this. Yeah. Get ready. So excited. Are you ready?
Let's break its guard.
Not yet. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna show something interesting. Let's pass a turn.
Get ready.
Did you notice AP was higher than the normal limit?
It was a combined effort. Level up. I did it. And I'll keep trying like that.
You have to level up there. Let's go a bit further in the game. Yeah? Go on, make your report. How's it coming? Learned how quest system works? Apply for quest. Accomplish objective. Report objective. Accomplished. Da 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 da. Come on, Iffy. Come on, do da 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 dum. Every now and then I'll have you read over my ability of the talking outside of what is currently going on. Because they're just tutorial talking. Guild accept quest level E. Accept those 2 quests. I'll be checking the chirper every single time. And likely will also check the weapons. Ooh! Nice! Let's buy one of these. Of the note. You can't have enough to buy one of each yet without free DLC. Let's equip it with bookworm. is where you find the tutorials. In Neptunia is where you learn about what stuff is. Not gonna read everything in the Neptunia already. Dungeon info. Share data. Enemy info. Can you actually encounter Grand Ogres? Character info. Lily ranks. CG gallery. Which is the image gallery. For the cutscenes, Lily ranks already looked at. Didn't I say something about her commands being reset? Or something like that? Let's temporarily have the default commands due to we don't have enough AP at the point to abuse power commands. First aid, a decently good skill. Don't worry, I'm just gonna be covering basics. Status can check status, equipment can change equipment if you have other equipment. I'd say Planet Fiber wouldn't be bad if you don't have DLC. Purple brains. I don't really see the point over white eclipse. Besides to change the look. Leafy bow, I can see a void. Items! Your items! And everything you own. Including the stuff you get from the DLC stages. Partners. I'm gonna try to leave the things as is until we have 5. If that's a bad idea, tell me otherwise, okay? Quest active. You can see what quests you have. System options. You can change your settings. And now leaving the town to do the dungeon the right way. I did tell you this was gonna be a long video. You can always run. It's teaching you stuff. Those are 3 foes. Try to avoid them until that one you're at least level 20. The other 2 I haven't beat yet. I've only reached the level 30 max. Finally get to show off symbol attack. I will likely be walking against the edge of the platform a lot. Power hit, mighty blow.
I'll use my true power. So exciting. A critical hit. Let me do this.
Good that no one's poisoned yet. Mighty blow.
We're victorious.
And I just noticed. I remembered to reset if these skills, but not neck. Giggies. GG's. See that thing that looks like a horse with wings? You'll be battling a good deal of them if you want to level up.
Alright, I'll be your opponent.
And you'll be hearing that noise from my videos a decent amount.
My turn, isn't it?
Well, can't target anything else.
Gotcha! I did it! Oh, so exciting! Are you ready? This will hurt!
And
Stop it!
did I reset?
I'll use my true power! I'm sorry.
In general, Nepgear will be a damage dealer.
Withdraw. There's no use dying in vain. Ouch. My turn. Move it!
Horse birds at the beginning, you want to break their defense.
I'll use my true power. Yeah. There. Get ready.
If a foe is powerful, you want to break their guard at the beginning.
Ouch! Let me handle this.
And there goes Compa.
There. Got it. That was easy. I'll use my true power. There. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's amazing. I feel this power. All right. Level up.
About where she died in my original playthrough. You may think I'm doomed. But
Eureka!
here's the thing about Compa. In general, Compa isn't that good a party member.
Move it! Get ready! Down victory! Everyone, let's keep up the pace! Oh, my turn! Get ready! Get ready!
When all things come together.
You still want to fight? Get ready!
When push comes to shove, Compa's position in the party is healer.
My turn, isn't it? Gotcha! Not yet! Move it! Get ready! Just another easy
I'm
task.
not gonna say Compa's useless.
Goodness, just what I've always wanted.
I never want to come off as saying some party member is useless. They all have some semblance of use. Compa is just a healer. In general. For your team. Compa's a healer. Not too much else to say about that. We've cleared both quests. Time to head to Neptune to turn him in. By report, level 8. Healing grass the toxin. Except there's no quest to be accepted. Huh? Oh, so there's a log system! Nice! That resets when you enter the title. Epic. Epic design! Netball product proposal. product proposal. And let's tell a bit of character story. Netgear has been good with electronics and machinery ever since he could hold a screwdriver and a heat gun. And the product proposals are written in Crown code. Which are the only ones who can decipher Crown code is Netgear and Historian. And let's show off items here. We don't have enough herb. Don't worry, not all product proposals are just one item. Product proposals appear in key items. Let's accept a few quests. And no, we didn't get that via DLC. But we've unlocked Darkness Go. Who feels like ending this on a suicidal note? I do! Well, for you, viewer, I will. By heading to Oblivion Ruins and collecting loot.
Eureka! Today's my lucky day. Oh, what is this?
Quite frankly, if I didn't trust my skills at running from fights, this would be dangerous. Of note, I didn't take on a single foe in there. But overall, I've seen the foes in Oblivion Ruins. In my main file. Let's save again, so we can loot grab again. in the next DLC area.
There's an item?
Netball SP. That's a pink dodo.
I found something good.
This here area may remind you of somewhere. But trust me, the foes here aren't to be taken on. You'd be silly if you take him on. At this point in the game. Of note, I'm only saying at this point. You can take on all these foes at a later point. Even those spiders which I haven't seen anywhere. In the whole game. Yes, I'm gonna make every video interesting by doing a run-through of all of these dungeons I got in the DLC per video. Trust me when I say it. Way of Zabori should be an endgame area. Or so I'm sure. Let's save over Divine Orato again. So we can go into Trinity Step. To wrap up this video. This time. Dragon. Grab 2 seashells. That seems like a dragon.
I found something good.
Let's get every single item we can. That's all the way back at the beginning. No wonder. Suicide on the underhead.
There's an item?
Let's grab these items and run. Dragons, I think you have to be at least level 50 to have a chance against beating Oh boy! And that was even worse than a dragon. It was a royal dragon. Want to see how easily I could have got my butt handed to me in Trinity Step. Come on, spawn.
This is war. It can't be helped.
One shot us all. Yeah. I didn't even have a chance in heck against that. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, as always, keep it joyful.